again. This is part 2 of my guide to rubrics. Please see the video titled Guide to Rubrics Part 1 first if you want to look for information about discussion board rubrics. There is also more detailed information of the scale of values, but I will give a quick overview as I explain the rubrics for assignments using English 123's 1-7 assignment from Issue to Persuasion as an example. The first thing you'll notice is that there is no exemplary category here or for all those labeled as assignments. So your assignment does not have to be innovative to achieve 100% on each category. All of the assignments are pre-writing activities, building up to the projects, which do have the possibility of exemplary, so that you will not be starting from scratch, just taking the information that you have already gathered and putting it to essay format. The first criterion is this sample assignment is first issue. You will notice that it corresponds directly to question 1 in part 1 of the prompt, which is identify 2 arguable sides about your first issue related to your career or degree field. Ideally, a proficient response would show 2 sides about one potential issue in your own career or degree clearly, with an explanation of what each of those are and how they are relevant. The next category is the second issue. This is identical to the first issue, except it deals with a different topic. As I mentioned previously, this is a pre-writing activity, helping to narrow down what your topic is going to be for the projects. Again, this corresponds to a question in the prompt, in this case, question 2. Then notice how we have part 2 to this prompt. This is where narrowing down begins. The first question of that section, question 3, corresponds to the third criterion on the rubric, argue. It is asking you to choose a side that would be argued for just one of the issues, though you still might change your mind if you find out that this doesn't work. And next we have audience, which again corresponds to the fourth question in the prompt. Who are you writing for and why do they care? This will give you a motive or purpose for your ultimate argument, the so what, if you will. I'll explain that in another video. And finally, the only criterion that does not relate directly to a question, articulation of response. This is that your paper is clear to understand, proofread, properly cited, and so on. So this is the conclusion of the Guide to Rubrics, Part 2. I will also share another rubric later in the semester for the projects themselves. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. You can email me at j.alberghini@snhu.edu or post your question on the General Questions Forum. Bye!